Hello everybody, how's everyone day? Ame Gakita. Alright, today we are going to talk about apparently number one hater of Gawr Gura from Hololive, Brittany Venti. Alright, the one thing is that what I will definitely say is that if there is a supporter or shipper or whatever they want to call it that support a VTuber, there will always be a hater. So apparently, the success of Gawr Gura kind of like rubbed quite a few people the wrong way, and it's kind of interesting to take it that there is apparently called YouTuber called Brittany Venti, which kind of like bring quite a questionable thing because I kind of like look some of the clips of the stuff. A lot of people actually kind of saying that she for around 4 years that and she's still trying to, in a way, trying to indicate that she is always right. She's trying to smear, cover or Gawr Gura, or trying to go along the line of saying like all the lolicon in the world should die along that line or should get arrested along the line. So the thing is, right, when I was watching some of the clip bit, a little bit of stuff, I even went to the point of actually checking out some of her comment or her own stuff, like going along like lolicon shape are the worst, it's beneficial to bring the mess or whatsoever thing, like trying to say a lot of things, trying to say that whatever she do is considered correct, but more on some rebuke for her part. But the thing is, right, it's really kind of questionable, like trying to, like when she's trying to back up crying about lolly or trying to use indicate that Gawr Gura is a lolly along the line. More on the detail, you guys can check out Rev Say Desu video, which I'll put up in the link below so you guys can check it out. But based on what I saw, some of the clip, I even go to the point of checking out some of her video and see how the things on her mindset is actually going on the line, is bad. Personally, I have to lower my IQ for this. But there is quite a few questionable things that I find it very iffy. Like the way she's trying to defend herself, the way she's trying to indicate that along the line of that lolicon is bad whatsoever. And again, I've been saying a lot of time that even when people come to my live stream, I had talked about this a few times, a lot of time, not a few times, but a lot of time, but I mentioned it once and twice again, that lolicon mean that a person who like people who is short or people who is young along that line. So the thing is, right, it got many different category for lolly. When you use the word lolly, it can mean that the person who is short, it can also mean that the person is a young little girl, or even an old lady who is look very short is still technically, to some people, I can be considered a lolly, but the lolly size. If they look very young, is still considered as so. But the thing is, right, here's the issue on people who like lolly. The thing is, right, when we say people who like lolly, there are quite a group of people who actually like those king, because when you put something cute in front of them, they like it. Yeah, why not? You put a cute little girl or cute little boy in front of them, you think they are cute, yeah, definitely you can say you like them, but you won't go to the point of saying like you want to do something dirty to them. Those who do like sensual stuff or dirty stuff to those little kids, right, or trying to torture those little kids, yeah, those are technically psychopath, sex predator and murderer, or whatever you just basically want to call them as. So in the most simple term, what I'm trying to say is that what she said is saying like we should all hate human, because there is a lot of murderer, there is a lot of psychopath, there is a lot of greedy people, there is a lot of people who is not kind. Basically, that's what she meant. Even if she's trying to indicate as not, what she's indicating that when she say lolicon shipper are the worst, she is not understanding that in the lolicon group there is only a few handful of people who is technically sick in the head. they are still called lolicon. It's just that some of them are really central for those kind of thing, or they just love child porn, or they just kind of like want to go and hit out on girls because they feel like girls are the best along the line, or maybe some people are just really, like I mentioned, just have a screw loose. So the thing is, right, what she is mentioning is actually more towards the point of trying to indicate that, yeah, oh, lolicon is the worst, when you never even know what's the lolicon word mean. It's just, yes, a lot of people will be saying along the line of like, yeah, I mean, isn't like lolicon mean the person is people who shit for those? Yes, but it's just that it's the same thing when I mentioned like, do you like fighting games? There are and then there will be a person who say, oh, fighting games are the worst. And then the person go and play one fighting game. It's just that there are quite a lot of different fighting games, whether you like it or not, or how people abuse it or not. Again, it's back to the point of that if you put a child in front of a good person, the person who take care of them, help them grow up, and that will be considered good. But if you put out in a psychopath, in the or a sex predator, that is when things go south. So here's the funny thing is that why a lot of people tend to have the misconception that lolicon are all sex predator is that they talk about it, and that they saw a lot of people who claim to be sex predator and they are also called lolicon, and in their mindset it's just that, oh, lolicon is sex predator. It's just again back to the point when I say, oh, all humans are murderer. Get the content now? It's just that one is on a bigger scale, one is on a smaller scale. So yeah, here's technically the kicker, but at the same time it's more towards the why I wouldn't call everything like, are you a person who loves this kind of thing, is that when there are people who are considered a sex predator, if they call themselves as lolicon, they don't even deserve to be called lolicon. They are just lolly sex predator. It's just that there is no attribute to indicate them as those kind of situation. And even in whatever country, if you think that sex predating on young children is a good thing, yeah, you better go and get yourself into the jail. Not to the honey jail, but to the jail or prison or whichever you belong to. So the thing is, right, Brittany Venti is trying to indicate that her hate for Gawr Gura, trying to indicate that everyone is those who shit for her is a lolicon along the line, or people who just shouldn't be supporting such a young little kid. Even when when people are trying to indicate that the person who voice behind Gawr Gura is not a young kid, and she was like, oh, no, but then again, you're looking after the artwork of a young kid. It's like, dude, people support her because of her voice, her gameplay, her mean stuff, all the meanable things. So people support her accordingly. But because she gained quite an attraction, a lot of people support her accordingly, and not to her, this young lady. Because the thing is, right, in my eye, she is a pretty she is a young lady, a pretty at that, a beautiful at that. Body shape, I guess she is also got the body shape to do to brag about. But the personality is one of the worst. Like it's back to the point of that you can't have everything nice. When you have a pretty girl with a sexy body along the line, or maybe a pretty face or whatever you want to call her as, Inter is one of the worst that I've seen. Because when I say I actually took my time to check some of her comment, the way she say, I would say definitely she has shown pettiness or pittiness. So the thing is, right, it's actually it's very, very obvious that she is unable to move on. Because the thing is, right, is she actually move on along the line of not hating on something, maybe show a little bit of support on some of your things you favored, don't think about this kind of thing, then it will be fine. People will move on. She gain some people who like her and support her accordingly. But her personality is just one of the worst one I've ever seen in my life. But the thing is, I will definitely stop that. If only when Rev Say Desu does not put the word expose. So apparently, there is a someone actually exposed her accordingly, indicating that, hey, you try to flirt with a young underage, apparently kid, a little boy, and you try to use your flirtiness on the little boy instead a later. But the thing is, right, again, I would definitely give a little bit of the benefit of that when I saw the video on the line. But more detail is on Rev Say Desu situation. But when I check her comment, when I check the video along the line, I try to check some other stuff the way she do. I would say her take on a lot of stuff, especially her hate on Hololive Gawr Gura, is just do not make sense to me. It doesn't. So the thing is, right, it's back to the point of when what is in her mind, like, is it that just because a popular VTuber overtake you in terms of viewership, subscribership, or just overtake what just able to reach to the popular peak when you yourself couldn't? I mean, like, hey, I've been in the bottom of the peak of being lower than 500 subscribers for almost 3 years. I'm still climbing, I'm still growing. To me, I don't even care. Even when people ask me, am I jealous? Yeah, I mean, like, they gain subscriber very fast. Well, I would definitely show a little bit of jealousy, but why go around and smear other people for it? It just, to me, it's just that I'm not good enough to be reaching their position, and I need to work hard on it. That's all I need to do. And to her, she had a pretty face. She got a nice body. If she really want to show off to the people, saying that, oh, get the guys getting in along the line, or maybe just change her behavior, her personality into much better, a forgiving person, someone who is able to understand the situation and rethink. But instead, she just want to be petty. She just want to be going after Gawr Gura, or coming out with weird reason, to the point that it actually just, again, back to the point of, I keep saying, a lot of people, when your hate lead to obsession, and when your obsession with the hate is so beyond, you come up with weird reasoning to indicate your hate for the character or the person or whoever you hate on. So it's actually back to the question on what was she thinking? Well, the thing is, right, when I was checking a lot of her comment, her indication to hate, I'm not saying that it's no logic. It's just that she could have faced it much better. She could have make it much easier to indicate that, like, maybe stay a little bit away on saying that all people are murderers along the line, like all lolicon are the worst. Indicate which kind of lolicon is the worst. If you're saying that those who go and prey on younger are the worst, then I think a lot of people may support you. Because if you go and say all people who prey younger is bad, yeah, I mean, like, those people who prey on younger should be bad. But the thing is, right, if you say those who like youngers is bad, then I guess that if you are younger than me, if I want to support this young lady, I guess I'm bad. I'm a bad person along the line. So it's back to the question again that she could have faced it much better if that is what her intention are. But with the thing that she say, I think she is really saying everything at face value. And in terms of defamation, I would say that if Hololive really go with that, right? You can report such thing to Hololive, indicating that it's such a person who is hating on them and going along that line with trying to put a smear campaign against the company. They will add on it. To us, we will just take it that this person is just is slowly losing her mind, because now I will tell you guys is that when a person when the emotion for a hate lead too strong, it can lead to obsession, and obsession too much will lead to weird reasoning. And right now she is reaching the final part, losing her mind. That's what I feel. So once the moment she start losing her mind, that will be technically, in my opinion, the end of her. But she's still technically saleable if she's still willing to drop everything that she's doing. The hate, everything she should. To me, I would say she have to drop it. She have to let it go. Like, I mean, like, someone just blast the let it go music at her house so that she can really let it go. Probably, maybe, I don't know. But considering the hate of a person lead to this much, I feel like it's just ridiculous at this point of time. I got no idea what she was thinking, or whatever she really just want to achieve is ridiculous. But at this point of time, I will say that it won't be long before she really lead to more self-destruction on her own. Because the thing is, right, well, people may dig out your old past. You can, if you change, people will understand. But if you still ongoing doing the same thing again and again, people are going to use it against you, and it's not going to be looking good. Even if she's technically one of the a streamer with a lot of followers or a lot of subscribers, people is one day will just drop. Look at Niji Sanji as an example. People are willing to unsubscribe from them to indicate their dissent for the company. So at this point of time, I'm just kind of surprised that when she's claimed the amount of things that she hate about art stuff, putting aside that she is also claimed herself to be #1 con hater, I think she should really put one more line for herself. It's called #1 lolly hater or #1 Gawr Gura hater, along that line. I feel like that she should add these two titles to herself. Who knows? I mean, like, that's for you guys to decide, and or maybe voice out your thought on. Write in the comment below what do you guys think about this situation, and we can maybe discuss it further. But with that being said, don't forget to press the like button and subscribe for more random chat. Maybe share the video if you want to, and hope you guys have a nice day or night. Bye.